Good morning, Niner fans, and happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. This morning, we were provided with our first little update of how Brock Purdy's looking after his surgery. Of course, we know Brock Purdy underwent successful surgery to repair the torn UCL in his elbow on March 10th, the internal brace procedure to help stabilize, and it appears that he's in good spirits. Again, this picture is making its rounds on social media right now, and it appears that he is wearing a hinged elbow range of motion brace. These are very common after any elbow surgery, and they're used to help protect the elbow while allowing range of motion to be improved in a very controlled manner, which is dictated by the doctor. They're, very common again, and they're usually used for about 6 weeks, depending on the doctor's protocol and instruction. So very good to see Brock Purdy out and about and in good spirits. But why is this important is because now we kind of have a little bit more of a guideline and time frame of when Brock Purdy is expected to kind of be back. Of course, as it was mentioned a few weeks ago, the 49ers had a expectation of Brock Purdy to be ready to start throwing in 3 months. So this is important because this weekend, the NFL announced the workout schedule for all 32 teams. And the 49ers, we know that they're set to open their offseason program on April 17th. Of course, they're going to go through rookie minicamp and OTAs and all those other off-season protocols. But following OTAs, the 49ers will wrap up their off-season program with mandatory minicamp from June 13th through June 15th. This is important because this minicamp is likely going to provide the next update in Brock Purdy's recovery process, again, following the torn UCL surgery that he had in March 10th. So as we know, he had the successful surgery, and the date is very important because Brock Purdy is set to begin a throwing program to help rebuild the strength in his throwing arm around 3 months post-surgery. Now, if you look at the timelines, March 10th, that puts his return to throwing just around the beginning of that mandatory minicamp in June. So in order to gradually build up strength in the elbow, the early stages of his throwing program will have him throwing smaller objects like a tennis ball or a golf ball, and then he's going to ramp up. So they did mention that it's a throwing program where they ramp up. So you start with something smaller, and then you eventually get to the point where he's throwing a football. So he'll be going through his rehab process in Santa Clara under the guidance of the 49ers strength and conditioning staff, their rehab team, their medical team. They'll all be there. He'll be in the building rehabbing, and he'll be starting to throw. So around that time, mandatory minicamp, June 13th, it's going to be a very important time to kind of see where Brock is with this throwing. He should be just starting around that time. So this is great news. And again, it's very good to see Brock Purdy out there, enjoying his life, as best as he can. And again, he has the elbow brace, and this is all very common. Hopefully everything continues to go as planned and he has no setbacks, and Brock can be back by the, early stages of the season. So we'll see how it goes. Again, June 13th through June 15th, we'll check back and see where Brock Purdy is, and hopefully we'll see him throwing, even if it's something as small as a golf ball around that time. But very good news, I feel, to start this weekend, to start this Sunday, actually. Weekend was yesterday, but it's good news in this weekend. I hope everybody else has a good rest of your day and a good rest of your weekend. Make sure you hit that like button and stay tuned. We might get more updates as time goes by. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Love y'all.